In this video, we're going to educate you on the holding tank. So if you are enrolling people, they will end up in a holding tank after they have validated their profile. So if you don't see them in your holding tank, that means they have not connected their wallet and they have not set their PIN. So let's go ahead and log in, and let's go over here to holding tank. Okay, so you can see I have two people here that have enrolled. I can place them within 24 hours. If I don't, the system will place them automatically to the sales team that has the lesser sales volume. So they'll place to the weak side, as we call it in our industry. And that means you'll have more people on that side to build up the volume. Once they are placed, they cannot be moved. So if you don't take the responsibility to place them within the first 24 hours, the company will do it for you. And again, once they are placed, they cannot be moved. I'll repeat that. Once they are placed, they cannot be moved. If you want to change sides, you'll have to sign them up under a different email address. Okay? Now, this first person, I'm going to say, well, which side do I want them placed on? Well, what do? You go over here to My Suite, and the first thing you want to do is go to Utilities, and then you want to launch My Network Access. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my PIN. And it's going to launch my network. Now you can see I don't have anybody enrolled yet, so this is a pretty easy decision. I'm going to do one left and one right. So I'm going to look at my genealogy, and I'm going to see that I am the only person on that tree. Okay. So now what we're going to do is go back to the holding tank. So let's come back here to holding tank. And the first thing I want to do is I'm going to select the first one to the left, and I'm going to hit submit, and I'm going to put in my PIN. Remember, once they're placed, they cannot be moved. Hit continue, and you can see it's placed that person. Now I'm going to place this person on the right. You have to have one person on your left team that is Prime Plus or above, and one person on your right team that's Prime Plus or above that you personally sponsored. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this person. I'm going to put in my PIN, hit continue, and now you can see my holding tank is empty. It says, uh-oh, you need to enroll some more people, so go do that. So let's go back to the genealogy, the family tree, and let's see where they've been placed. Okay, you can see that Tom May 7 was placed on the left team, and you can see Tom May 8 was placed on the right team. Now if I have a lot of people down my left leg, which we would call our power leg, and I only have one person on my right team, which we would call your pay leg, I would want to add everybody to the right so I could build up the volume. That's one of the strategies that our leaders use. Again, I do want to remind you, once they are placed, they cannot be moved. Now I can also go to my custom data table, and I can see their placement. I can see how much volume that they have on the left and right, whether they're binary qualified, and if I want to download this into a CSV, I can click this Excel sheet, or I can print it off in a PDF, or I can print it off. Now remember, you're only going to see people that you have personally sponsored. Go back to my dashboard, and I can see that I now have two members, one on the left and one on the right. I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, live healthy and be wealthy.